This trick I've done once. I promised myself I'd never do it again, because even with a really soft landing and a huge perfect step up, I've never been more scared in my entire life.
Then my heart dropped, and I saw the guys getting all the tools out from underneath the ramp, and I saw the ramp going up, and they were pushing the ramp back. And then I just got on my hands and knees, and I just started praying.
Cameron, just before his mom, Debbie Pastrana, stood up there next to you, she stopped me in the hall, and she said, Jamie, I don't know what to think right now. Travis just told me, Mom, I want to do the double backflip, and if something happens, just remember, I love you, and I'm just having fun.
Well, that wasn't too comforting.
The problem is if you crash, you die. Well, not die, but you're not going to be happy about it. So, Dad, it's okay. Mom, stop crying. They're a little nervous. My family's just a little bit nervous.
I have all the confidence in the world with Travis, and a lot of people always say, you know, he's a risk taker. I don't see Travis as a risk taker. I look at him as an innovator and a creator. He wants to have the sport grow. When they did backflips, he probably brought everybody over to teach them how to do backflips because he wants the sport to grow. He doesn't want it to die out. He is a fan of his own sport. Travis is very calculated, and people don't realize how calculated he is.
Be as rock, paper, scissors, whether you do it. Just do it. Just do it. You can do it.
But I like rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, however you want to play it, you're the one that knows.
That's Travis. He literally could make a decision about jumping off a cliff that's, you know, thousands of feet in the air based on rock, paper, scissors.
And anytime before he does anything, I mean, it's on paper, it's in his mind, he thinks about this for a long time.
All right, ready?
Because it's Travis and things seem to happen or go wrong because it's Travis, I was worried. And besides being a mom, you're going to worry no matter what your kid does.
They're probably going to hold me for an hour up there and then say, go.
So Travis Pastrana, it is time for history. If you are not standing up at home, I would get off the couch. Every rider in the house is watching. The world is watching as Travis Pastrana, everybody in this house, is now standing up and cheering on the 199. Let's go!
When Travis came running towards me, and people were saying, we heard him say, you know, Mom, I'm sorry, thanks for supporting me, I love you, and like that. And I can't tell you how many people the next day or that next weekend, especially moms and a lot of dads, and actually some riders, came up and said, boy, my mom was right with you, or I was feeling with you, or I was crying with you, or I was, you know, everything. And when Travis was saying, I'm sorry, he wasn't saying sorry because he did it. His dad and I support everything he does. He was sorry because he put us through that time of uncertainty. And that's what he was sorry for. We just are really close, so I understood exactly what he was talking about.
Man, I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Dad. I know my mom was crying all afternoon. And I tell you what, I've never felt this before. So to pull the double backflip off here, I promised myself after the first time I did it that I would never do it again. Here we are at X Games 12, and this is an awesome feeling. And it shouldn't have worked, and I hope I never do it again, but I gotta get his world record, man! Yes! I was pretty sure I dropped in. I said, well, at least it'll be a fun couple spins before I smack the ground and don't remember anything.
Evel Knievel used to like jump like some buses, and they used to air that as an event on ABC in prime time, you know, and it's just dudes doing double backflips in the Staples Center, the house that Kobe and Shaq built.
I don't think anyone will ever do it as clean as Travis. And I don't think, you know, if a guy does another double back, I don't think it'll have as much meaning. It won't at all. It'll be just whatever, you know, just another double backflip. But to go out and say you're gonna double backflip and then do it first try, like Travis did, he's a hero, man. It's insane.
If you look hard enough, you'll find these moments and this sketchy terrain, this real sketchy mental terrain, where he's really happy there. He's comfortable there. We override all of that with thoughts of self-preservation and survival, and this is too sketchy, and this is dangerous, and I want to go home. He finds this, but it isn't a death wish.
The stuff that he does is calculated. Even though it seems risky and maybe no one else ever wants to try it, he knows what's involved and he knows what it takes to actually make it. Obviously, to put himself at such risk takes a certain kind of person, and he's not afraid to get hurt, but at the same time, he doesn't want to kill himself. Does he really want to go out like that, like in a blaze of glory? Like, well, he tried this crazy thing, but, you know, his life ended doing that. That's not how he wants to go. He wants to make those things. He wants the glory of doing it and being alive to celebrate it.
Like after he almost killed himself in the Grand Canyon there, the next morning he was explaining how no matter what it is he does, he has to push himself beyond what he knows his limits are. He continually does that, whether it's freestyle or supermoto or rally car, whatever, he goes beyond his own limits. But at the Grand Canyon, he cheated death big.
Greg, when you get a chance, give us a visual on how he looks.
I think a lot of people go through life, you know, maybe not running from death, but I think Travis goes through life chasing it.
He is and always has been prepared to hurt himself or kill himself to have a good time.
Mess up, die. Don't mess up, live.
The problem is if you crash, you die.
It just didn't seem likely that you could crash without dying.
Nothing really rates higher than an adrenaline rush for Travis.
Mom, for some reason I don't make it to the bottom. I died happy.
And he's always said, I mean, from the time he's young, he said, if I die doing what I'm doing, he says, don't worry, I'm fine. You know, I love what I'm doing, and if I get hurt real bad or die, so be it, it's fine. So he's just got a different take on it. He accepts dying as it's just something that's gonna happen sooner or later, and why wait? I mean, it's too many fun things to skip them because you might get hurt or you might get killed. So he's got just a great, I consider it great. Some people consider it suicidal. Some people consider it fatalistic, but it's just good, clean fun with a severe consequence, and to him it's worth it.
Travis pushes and pushes and pushes the envelope. He pushes himself. He loves life and he lives for the moment, so I think he pushes himself to see how far he can actually go. He has that inward adrenaline. He's an adrenaline junkie, and like I said, he doesn't do it for anybody else but himself.
He's financially set, and, you know, I don't know if he's mentally stable. I doubt that, but I think he's in a happy place right now.
He's all about the right now and right here and just making the most of every second. You know, a lot of people say they want to live their life to the fullest and every day is a new day. Travis is the only person that I've ever met that does that every single day.
He's the gnarliest guy you'll ever meet in your entire life. You know, these militia guys and these guys that are all tatted out and inked up and piercings, they got nothing on Travis. I mean, when it comes down to pure balls and pure, I'm gonna lay it on the line, no one will ever outdo Travis. His easygoing demeanor and all those things are just overshadowed the second he puts on that helmet. He turns into a freak. You would never think that that guy possessed that within inside him.
I don't understand why anybody would want 9 kids like my mom did, but I really understand that one kid. Travis is that one kid. He's, without doubt, the best thing that ever happened to me in my entire life. And I'm sure gonna miss him when he kills himself, but it's been a hell of a ride, Travis.
Throughout my career, I guess it's not that I could do a lot of things that others couldn't. It's just that I'm dumb enough to give things a shot that most won't. Eccentric enough to figure out a way around some limits. And carefree enough to accept failure over and over again, every single time with the naive anticipation of success. And the reason I'm still alive, and my only true gift, is the ability to analyze and react with mental clarity in truly horrible situations. Well, that plus a lot of luck. Yeehaw!
They say I'm crazy, but I have a good time. I'm just looking for clues at the scene of the crime. Life's been good to me so far. My Maserati does 185. I lost my license. Now I don't drive. case I'm attacked.